Alrighty, 1998 Ford Ranger four-wheel drive manual shift transmission with the 3.0 liter engine V6. Alright, well, I've had this leak here in this rear differential for a while, so I decided maybe it's the gasket, maybe it could be a couple of things. I tightened up on it, and I've had this truck about 2 years, and you know what, I'm tired of dealing with it, so I'm just gonna go ahead and pull off the rear diff cover and do the change out the differential fluid. I tightened it up a couple of times, probably in a couple years of ownership, but I decided, you know what, it's worth doing it, just changing out the gasket properly. So I kind of started a little bit quick before I decided, well, maybe I can film it. So I'm going to start here and just work around. You guys can just follow along. This is there was no need for me to break them free with a breaker bar. I literally just put this 3/8 socket with an extension on it using a 13 millimeter socket. And that's all there is to it. I'm curious to see, the leak was going a little bit. I've been driving a lot more using the truck since I recently just had a transmission put in it. That was fun, with the clutch. So this had been down for about 2 months. So, but with the new transmission and the alright, yeah, new transmission and the clutch, I figured it was time to stop this from leaking permanently. No real order, I'm taking them out. When I put them in, I will be doing a star pattern, but that's later on. I'm just observing these. Man, some of these dang bolts here don't look too swift. That might have been the problem, perhaps. So I might need to get some new hardware. So we'll see. We will see. So this is the first time I've taken off this rear diff since I've owned the truck. Bought the truck back in September, I think, of 2021. You might have saw in previous videos where I shown doing a rear differential and a front differential fluid exchange using a transfer pump. I will think I'll be using that same method once again 2 years later. If I believe according to the manual, don't quote me, but I do have the manual behind me. Every 30,000 miles, I believe you should be doing front differential for if you have a four-wheel drive and a rear diff, about every 30,000 miles. Again, don't quote me on that, but every 30,000 or so you might want to be changing that fluid. But again, I will probably look up the specs just to see. So the amount of fluid that should be coming out of this thing should be about 2.5 quarts. And right now I don't see no 2.5 quarts coming out of this thing. But again, I haven't broken the cover loose either. I'm gonna probably need to get a pry bar or a drywall scraper to break the seal on this. I'm leaving that top nut on there just to hang it. So far it's pretty straightforward. Everything's coming out nice and easy, as you can see. A little bit. So it's interesting, as I look at these threads here, there's a little soft little squeegee in on the front. See if you can see that. I'll show it there. Not right and proper. And here's the tag, and it is a 7.5 inch rear differential. It says it right there on the tag. The tag has survived all 26 years of harsh weather. Testament to Ford tough. Or is it Chevy tough? Chevy's like a rock, right? Yeah, Chevy's like a rock. Couldn't tell you what Dodge is, but this is Ford tough. Look at that tag. I'll show you the tag close up. See there, it says 7.5. 7.5 there, differential. There's a whole bunch of other markings on there. But anyway, that's the tag, up and close and personal. And this is the well, that nut doesn't have it on the tag, but I'll show you what I'm talking about here. And here on the nut there, a little soft end. Maybe when it goes through the case, this rubber keeps it from hitting the backside, and it bottoms out and compresses, so it doesn't get stripped out. Possibly. Yeah, that ain't coming off by hand. No, it ain't. So I'm gonna get my little scraper tool. I'll be right back. Alright, so I'm back here. Let's see if this will work. I use this thing for everything. I think you call it a 8-in-1 or something like that. This thing is just awesome. Let's see if it works here. No. Might have to need a little persuasion. Yep, let me get a little hammer. Well, this is the fastest hammer I could find offhand, so this is going to have to work. Oh yeah, do that. See that? Coming right at. A little of that. You got your little catch basin. I think I'll throw a little something back in there, just in case I do have 2.5 quarts coming out at me here. Oh yeah, nice and clean. Nice and clean. Ooh, I'll rip my little glove here. I'm getting a little bit of oil on my hand. Oh well. Little oil on my finger. Most of the time, I always try to wear gloves of some sort. You never know what kind of poisons or evils that put in these oils and stuff, these fluids. But you know. Oh yeah! Look at that. Looks like they did use a gasket. We'll take a closer look at this pan here in a moment, okay? So yeah, they did use a Fel-Pro gasket. So that, I believe something about it's been in here before, or I don't know, maybe that's from the dealer. I got the gasket, the new gasket I was putting in. Hopefully it's the right one. The local auto parts store claimed it is. So look at that. So that's that and that's that. Well, if not, I do have some RTV gasket maker. In the event I am out of luck again. Man, look at that. That's pretty cool. I'm looking for shavings or anything crazy down here in the bottom of the pan, and I don't see anything crazy. No, nothing chipped or broken. Looks okay. Well, it's got to be. So let's get to it some more. So. Okay, so that is with it removed. Shall I continue with this video? Let me see here. How many minutes are we into it? Alright, why not? Looks like I'm still filming. Oh, I'll go ahead. I'm just looking at something here. I'm looking at the actual replacement that I'm going to throw on here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, so according to this, it is 10. There it is. Well, from all appearances, I do have the right gasket. But anyway, a lot of this is me just talking to myself. Alright, let's see how smooth this comes off here. Look at that. That's a pretty clean rip right there. So if I can do this, anybody can do this. Oh, looks like I will not be reusing this gasket. But nonetheless, that's it right there. So that's the surfaces. I'm just going to kind of lightly scrape this off. I don't want to hit the surface. Just slightly straight. The pleasures of doing it yourself. That's what I say. Yep. I don't know. How much would it cost to do this? Take this to a garage? I've heard some labor rates are up to $125 an hour, maybe. Granted, this is technically probably less than an hour's worth of a job here. I think the gasket itself only cost me $7 at my local auto parts store. Yep, draining down pretty good here. Nothing left. Not sure what that is. I should leave that alone. Some of you are probably cringing here, but I'm going to take some brake clean and spray this all out. Probably should have done this before I opened up the cover, but hey, you guys can do different. Absolutely. Okay. Right, chair. Let me grab something here. Brake clean. I'll be right back. I'm getting the brake clean. Alright, well, I'm going to take a break right now. So anyway, I'll call this part one of the rear differential cover fluid replacement. I'll see you on the next one.